just days after getting absolutely roasted for sending a $300 as ever luxury gift box with a personal handwritten note to one of the biggest royal trolls out there, the same one who repeatedly and viciously attacks William and Catherine and family. What does Meghan do? Well, she drops this unnecessary, glossy, multi outfit, full production Instagram video pushing her struggling as ever brand like nothing ever happened. Right in the middle of the royal family absolutely owning the weekend with Peter Philip's wedding, all eyes on the bride, on Catherine, on Princess Anne, etc., looking radiant and the whole firm united. Coincidence? Privileged, expensive, time-consuming attempt to bury the backlash, flood Google search results, and hide the troll drama while pretending her failing brand is thriving. This latest, as ever real, feels so hypocritical, performative, self-serving, and straight up tone deaf. Today, we're breaking down exactly why it's wasteful, out of touch, attention-starved, and clearly calculated to change the narrative. Stick around. This one's juicy. Hey guys, welcome back to RHR Jen. I'm so glad you're here. That's right. We're going to be taking a look at Meghan's new Instagram post, or as I like to call it, let's change Google results. She's always up to something. And then when she gets the backlash, inevitably, she has to do something to try to cover that up. And I feel like this is no exception. So I'll be showing you this video and taking a deep dive into it. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Jen. Make sure you're subscribed, hit the thumbs up, and leave me comments, as all of those helps YouTube to recommend my videos. And I sincerely appreciate that. And I sincerely appreciate all of you. All right, let's take a look at this video. Now, I cannot play the sound on it. It's just music anyway. It doesn't really matter. But I can talk you through it. We can talk about it, and I've got stills from it. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Okay, so first of all, this is weird because it's clearly not Meghan. This is Olivia McDowell. Okay, so from my research, and I'm not into talking about other people like this, so I'm just going to give you a few details, and I want to get more back into Meghan. Olivia, from what I could tell, is a New York City-based lifestyle influencer. She has about 200,000, I think it was, followers. I think she has quite a few more, maybe on TikTok, maybe about 650,000 followers, something like that. Anyway, so she does a lot of cooking, hosting, fashion, beauty, interior type, I don't know, content. And she has been called boring. I think that's kind of funny. Just again, I don't know this girl, but I'm saying in terms of what do people call Meghan? Boring. In fact, they call her painfully boring, no personality, lazy, matronly, and forced old money. It makes sense that Meghan would pair up with her, right? They say that she tries too hard for a classy, slow-living Martha Stewart vibe with beige decor. Again, perfect. So there's been a history here with her and Meghan. From what I could tell, it sounds like Meghan has sent her as ever products before. The earliest I could find is about April 2025. Olivia had posted glowing reviews and taste tests of the spread, the tea, and called it, quote, fabulous and iconic. So that should tell you about Olivia's taste level. Okay, this isn't their first exchange. Like I say, it's an ongoing, friendly influencer type, seems like a partnership. She reposted the new collab very enthusiastically. Something that strikes me as so funny is this high-waisted pants thing that they both seem to love. She's again rocking the Meghan look, boring, high-waisted. I think they think it looks elevated, if you will, since they both like that word. I'm just like, you have your pants tucked into your you-know-whats. Very much mini Meghan vibes. So that's Olivia. Let's talk about the bigger picture and what's really going on here. I feel like this video is completely, it's unneeded right now. Fresh off this massive backlash for sending a lavish $300 as ever care package, handwritten note to this notorious anti-royal troll. She's posting this polished promo instead of any kind of apology, reflection, acknowledgement. Not that we would ever expect that from Meghan, but you get the idea. So in yesterday's video, I talked about how, of course, Meghan was going to try to do something. The royal family has had so much well-deserved attention because of the dominance in the news for the wedding that just happened. Like I say, Peter Phillips' wedding. Full royal turnout, everybody looking radiant. You can definitely check out my yesterday video where I deep dive into the looks. They're beautiful. Go take a look. I feel like this is just more of her, in my opinion, what appears to be desperation and lack of sales for as ever. As I've been discussing and continue to look into, her traffic sales seem to be dismal from what I could tell from her web traffic. It seems to be way down. Now, I'm calling it now because I did see that since I talked about it, I believe it was like Newsweek, picked up the story and talk about exactly what I was saying about the same patterns in traffic and use the same sources I did and stuff. But anyway, my point is this is getting traction. People are noticing how little views her website's getting and how it seems to be a pattern. So Meghan, I'm calling it now. She's going to have trolls, bots. I don't know how any of that works, but somehow she's going to get those numbers up on her website, because this is such a clear pattern and indication that people are not staying on her website. She just hadn't thought of it yet. Now that it's getting out there and getting traction, she's going to think about it. So look for that. I'm calling it now. But I believe, in my opinion, it's a failing brand desperation move. She's not even in it. I think people find her maybe so polarizing they don't want to watch. So maybe she could trick people into noticing her products if she's not in it. If another influencer is in it, I suspect something like that. I feel like it's more just attention-seeking behavior. Dreamy aesthetics. I poured my heart into this. It's elevated. It's a lovely, just all the crap that Meghan always puts out. She's always preaching online harm and the bull stuff. Of course, then rewards this troll with free products and handwritten notes, while her customers, if you believe they're out there, are what, paying full price? Sure. Then pivoting to this glossy content, peak attention seeking without substance. She's, again, I just feel like this all ties back into the Google narrative. We see this quite a bit. I believe her whole platform of the bull stuff is twofold. One, she wants to silence critics. And two, she wants to take over that search term. Because before, if you search Meghan and the bull word, you would get the stories of the allegations of her treatment of staff members, but she's trying to change it to where instead it'd be like, oh, she's on the forefront of that movement of trying to help people with online issues. It's so hypocritical. You can't make this stuff up. So I feel like this is where we are again, right? This is where we are. So that way, if you Google Meghan sending out packages, instead, she's hoping it'll come to this woman and showing, I don't know, her content instead. It just seems, again, it's cringe factor for engagement. It's a calculated distraction right now. It's inconsistency. This brand, as I always talk about, it just doesn't know what it is. The price point makes no sense. It just comes across as just privileged and out of touch. I think it's a wasteful PR move. She's very always hypocritical, performative, self-serving, very curated. That's one of her favorite words as well. She doesn't quite use it right, but you get the idea. She's very curated, attention-seeking, and elitist. Those are my thoughts on that, but you can definitely let me know yours. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think that she's trying to change the Google algorithm as well? Do you think that it's more than that? Do you think that it's part of her brand struggles? So she's trying to get attention out there for that? What do you think is going on? Is there something else I missed? Is it that Harry got all the attention with those memes, so she wanted some attention as well? It had to, this is just my opinion, it had to just absolutely hurt to not have her in this promo and to have somebody else in there. But I actually wonder if she's that hard up that she had to put somebody else in there with a hope of trying to sell some of her merch. Maybe it's something like that. But you can let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, I sincerely appreciate all of you. I'm recording this in real time, so I may go ahead and drop this. If I do, I might be able to do it as an instant premiere. That's something I'm trying to do more often, just to get, I don't know, get more eyes on this stuff. So because I get comments saying, oh, I missed it. I missed a live. It's not a traditional live. It's just where I chat along in the premiere once it comes out. So if you're able to catch it, cool. And if you miss it, I promise I'll do them more often. But let me know your thoughts on this and everything else. I've been talking about it. Again, I changed up my studio a little bit. I changed up my lights. I moved back the camera. Somebody was asking me what the deal is with this sign, the Hertz sign. Well, hello. It's from the Hertz counter where Meghan wore the gold dress. It made me laugh. They said it was too distracting down here, so I picked it up a little bit. Let me know what you think about that. And the lights, I have on one more light this time that I did in the other video. If it's too bright, let me know. If you like it, let me know. Still trying to figure out this dark patch. Somebody recommended gold leaf paint. I'm looking into that. Let me know your thoughts. And yeah, I'm sticking to this format of news first, and then I get into the fun stuff. So let's transition to the fun stuff, shall we? How are you? How are things? Yeah, I definitely think this is just look at me. I think they're hurtling toward expiration dates. She's got to do something. Harry doesn't seem to be doing anything right now, except for posing on a polo field, which, by the way, every time I record, I think of something I want to say after. And this time when I recorded the Harry memes, which you guys cracked up about, thank you for your response to that. I got to thinking, and some of you guys posted, and I was kicking myself for not saying it. You know who loves to be outside on fields and on a nice sunshiny day? Kids do. Why wouldn't you bring your kids to that? Isn't that weird? So weird. They're always so weird about the kids, always. But why wouldn't you bring the kids to that? I don't know. All right, that's going to do it for me. Let me know your thoughts on all this. Thank you as always for being here. I appreciate you, and I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. I hope you all have the best day. Check out my Amazon links. I'll put those in the comments below. What else? If you'll just click around in there and check out my merch. All right, that's going to do it for me. Have the best day. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. Hi. Okay, so this is, again, I've had a lot of new subscribers. That's why I'm re-explaining. This is the end where I just kind of have a one-on-one with you about whatever's on my mind or whatever's on your mind. Today, I'm showing you I've gone nautical. That's right. I love, of course, blue is my favorite color, but I love this time of year for nautical things. I used to... Speaking of elitist, I used to do sailing. It's been a little bit since I've done that, but much like our Catherine, I like to sail. So I get very much into the nautical theme. I've got like blues and golds. I love the colors together and the white. So I was just kind of feeling naughty today. So that's what's going on. Let me know your thoughts on that. What else? I don't know. I'm enjoying your comments so much. Thank you for being so lovely. Oh, I heard the funniest expression. So allow me, shall I? Okay, here goes. Let's not turn feelings into felonies. Isn't that great? I don't know. I think that's really funny right now. I see a lot of stuff right now. I don't know. I think a lot of people are just ticked off at the world. So let's not turn our feelings into felonies, shall we? Sometimes I have to repeat that to myself. I might get it tattooed on my forehead. In fact, if you stay tuned this long, let me know. What should I get tattooed on my forehead? Let me know. This will be fun. All right. Let me know how you're doing. Thank you guys so much for being here. Kate, I want to make sure that you saw your shout out in the last video. If you see it, let me know. If you saw it, let me know. Thank you for your lovely letter. You made my whole day better. Thank you all for being here and for joining me in the chat. Thank you for joining me after in the comments. And thank you for being a part of this channel and this flock. You mean the world to me. All right. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. I can't wait to see my forehead tattoos. What am I getting up there? Let me know. What am I getting up here? Let's not turn feelings into felonies. On a funny side note, when I did stand-up comedy, I did a joke about the worst tattoos I could get. So you can let me know what you think the worst tattoos I could get as well. All right, take care. Bye. As ever, that could be the worst tattoo I could ever get. Property of Harry. Oh, it's so bad. No.